All right, we live. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? All right, we're gonna get
Do you
straight
feel
to it.
like, why do you feel like men, especially NBA players, get with the white women? Is it because they're easy, quote unquote?
I got some theories, but I really want to hear it from him.
I do too. I want to hear it too.
I honestly think that maybe they appreciate maybe more and they apologize more.
Listen, I'm scared. Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
I mean, you know,
I had an interview with
they don't mind being held accountable.
I'm so scared of this, y'all, because I had an interview with Columbus Short, and I asked him this similar question, and he said something, and I got dragged for filth. I was on Breakfast Club, I was on Shade Room, I had death threats for so long from black women because they said I laughed when he said that. So let me not laugh. I don't have nothing to do with this.
I mean, that's what
black.
I think.
I'm black.
Know.
He don't know, though, because he dates black women, period, so do not come for him, period. Do you feel like, why do you feel like men, especially NBA players?
Well, I think the question actually is gonna be, I guess, richer guys. You know, because nobody cares if the broke guy dates outside his race. You know, nobody really care like that. But so if I could give my breakdown, I say, guys just like women anyway. All of them. You know, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, they like all of them. And you know, yeah, the white girls will go for guys with money. It don't matter the race. But you know how in the black community we got some broke, it's make me sick. Throw up, you know, and you hear Lotto and Glorilla and all them like that. They talking about they don't like broke dudes and stuff like that. You know, white girls don't like broke dudes either. You know, and when you got money, you know what I'm saying? I dated. I never dated a white girl, but you know, I've been in a mix before. You know, with all different races. I can say that. Not like that, mostly black, but you know, I got a little change on me. You know, if you dating me, you ain't gonna get evicted or lose your car and nothing like that. We ain't going to Louis Vuitton. But yeah, you know, so I got a little something on me, and I could say that when you got money, you view women differently, you know, because a lot of guys who don't have money would say, "Why is this guy rich and he getting money? Why he settling down with one chick?" You know what I mean? And they don't understand that when you got money. And the women know you got money, they treat you entirely different from the guy who ain't got it, right? So that's one thing. And two, if you ever notice, these guys date and marry white women, it's like they whole. They come from a good family. They know how to treat, you know, they pick girls like that, you know? But the thing with the is that when you a guy, guys like all women. You know, I mean, you got white guys out here who try to act like, hey, I don't like black girls. But, you know, that's not true because you go back in the day, slave time. But guys like all women. So when you rich, everybody is on the plate. Everybody is on the table. And if you think for 1 second that just because you black, you have an advantage on somebody else, you don't. Because they going to treat him so nice. When you got money, and I'm bringing it back around. When you got money, the girls treat you so nice. They treat you so differently from when you ain't got it. You know, because I've had money, and then, well, I don't know how that play in college. But I see it on my friends and people like that who don't have as much. I see their reaction. And I think, like, yo, a girl would never say nothing like that to me. Or they would never do nothing like that to me. So, these guys, they get all this money. And then, you know, it's it's a free for all. I know I ramble a lot. I'm trying to run the time up. I'm trying to get paid off this YouTube stuff. I don't know what y'all talking about. But yeah, I mean, white people ain't racist to you when you got money. You know? Women don't try to snap off on you and turkey neck and and do all that, you know? They don't do that to you when you got money. Everybody's so nice. Everybody. When you pull up in a nice car, everybody's nice. When you invite some girls over to your crib and they see your house and you see your crib with a view of the city, everybody nice to you. You know, I could give you, I seen girls act a certain way. The friends of somebody I'm talking to. Yeah, act a certain way. He just, you know what I'm saying? Act like that to you, roll their eyes at you, act like you're not even there. Then, hey, look, y'all come to my house to pregame. Then they walk out and see your view of the city. See you got a jacuzzi in your crib. And all of the friends start acting different towards you. The friend offered to go to the car and get the bottle we left in there. You know, just that kind of stuff. And all women act different towards the men that got money. And the white girls, they do, and it's a free-for-all. So, you got an attractive black woman. She look real good. She got the curly hair. She in shape. She thick. You got her right here. Then you got a white girl who got the in shape body. She's slim, blonde, blue eyes. If you think that just because she's black, she got an edge on this white girl who's attractive or this Asian girl who's attractive, you got it messed up. Because all of them are coming at him. You know? All of them coming at that guy. And it's a coin toss on who he gonna pick. That's just how it is, girls. I mean, now I know a lot of people ain't gonna like that. They ain't gonna like that opinion. But that's just how it is, you know? That's what it is. They may not like the opinion. It's like women come to me and say, hey, what's a man's opinion? You give a man's opinion. They be like, I don't believe that because I don't like the way it sounds. But it is, And all the racism stuff don't play a factor into it because, that white girl gonna say, hey, look, y'all messed this up for me. I'm never talking to you again. The family don't act racist to you. Shit. Hey, but that's just the world we live in, and I guess it's not like that for women because men are usually the breadwinners. But, that's just how it is. It's always been like that. The guys with money, it's the same way for, an Asian guy or a Mexican guy, The Mexican guy gets some money and they know he got it. Everybody acting different towards him. Even the black girls. Y'all will cater to a Mexican guy or an Italian guy if you know he got money and he's showing you some interest. Right? Right? Okay, then. It's the same way. It's the same way, vice versa for them. And if he picked you over a white girl because you were nicer, how would you feel? You feel like I won. You wouldn't care what nobody say. You wouldn't care about the racial turmoil between white and black people. Hey, this rich Italian guy or this rich Mexican guy picked me. Yeah, I'm going to marry him and drive that G-Wagon. Proudly and faithfully, right? That's how the white girls feel, Hey, look, if I can beat y'all, I'm going to win. I'm going to take it. But I think we didn't talk on that long enough. Y'all let me know in the chat what y'all think. Was I just babbling?